connected by finite graph. Okay, so set of points connected by graphs, finite graph. What's the difference between a finite and a directed graph? They look really similar. Eli?
One shows direction.
One shows direction. How does it show direction? He's right. Jody? Yeah, he uses arrows. So a directed graph shows direction versus a finite graph, which doesn't show direction, just shows a path. Okay, so we need to note the difference there. And the vertices are just those little nodes that are. Use this cool pin here. Okay, see if we can. Yeah, it's not helping. Hey, there it is. That wasn't helpful. Let's do this. All right. So let's say the zeros. So we're looking at these guys right here. What do those represent? I'm not great at drawing with this yet. Yeah.
The vertex going to itself.
The vertex going to itself. So it's showing that if we look at N1 here, N1 doesn't go to itself, N2 doesn't go to itself, N3 doesn't go to itself, and N4 doesn't go to itself. If it was to go to itself, what would it look like?
Circle.
Yeah?
Be like a ring.
Be like a ring. Not like that ring we just saw, but it'd look like this guy right here. Okay, so if we wanted it to go to itself, it would look like that. Okay? Alright, that's pretty cool. We can draw on it. Alright, I'll let you guys do some drawing. Does anyone want to... Oh, actually, let's do this next one first. What does the A41 mean? We get right here. I can't circle that. Nick? Good. There's zero means no path. 1 means a path. So between N4 and N1, we don't have a path. If I look from here, not there. If I look from here to there, in order to have a 1 there, I'd have to have a straight line path. Now, that's multiple lines. I can't get the same line once, so let's erase that again. I'm getting pretty quick with the eraser, though. All right. So if we want a straight line path, or if there was a path from N4 to N1, then we'd have a 1 there, but we don't. So, all right. Let's go. Any questions there? I want you guys to try number 4 if you haven't done so. Construct a matrix for 4A and 4B, and I'm going to have some of you actually draw that matrix up here for us using the cool pad. Hey, so Jordan's, let me go to the highlighter here. All right, cool. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Jordan was much better than I did there. Okay. Hey, notice on Jordan's here, she's got the 0 right there. That 0 would represent nothing between N1 and itself. Then we go to N1 to N2, so this guy right there to that guy right there. Okay, N1 to N2, we've got a 1. Okay, and that means there's a path between N1 and 2. Okay? Good? I'm going to put Gabby's up here just because it's a little neater. Nothing wrong with Jordan. Okay? But let's get back to this one. All right. So Gabby's got hers. She's got oops, sorry Gabby. I'll try not to write on your paper. All right. She's got from N2, she's got a 1, 0, 0. So from here, we're going to N1. So N2 to N1, there's a 1. From N2 to N2, there's nothing because there's no path. And N2 to N3 is a 0 because there's no path between N2 and N3. All right. For letter B, choose Gabby's here for letter B. All right. Oh, that is very blurry. So either get blurry or really messy trying to write. So, all right. So if I'm checking N1, is there a path from N1 to N1? You guys check it. Mm-hmm. Yep. How about N1 to N2?
Yes.
Yep. How about N1 to N3?
Yes.
N1 to N4? No. No, good. Nice work there, Gabby. N2 to N1? Yes. Yep. N2 to N2? No. No. N2 to N3? No. No. And N2 to N4? Yes. Yes. And then N3 to N1? Yes. N3 to N2? No. N3 to N3? No. No. And N3 to N4? Yes. Yes. Then N4 to N1? No. No. That would be there. N4 to N2? Yes. N4 to N3? Yes. And N4 to N4? No. No. Okay. Very good. Any questions on what we're doing there? All right. So I want you to try number 5 and 6. A and B there. Okay. Gabby, I'll get yours back. Okay, the arrow from the apartments to the hospital, what does it represent? Cody, what do you got?
The only direction going away from the apartments.
Good. So in this case, it shows that there's a path from the apartments to the hospital, right? Mm-hmm. Could you go from the hospital to the apartments?
No, sir.
No, it's like it would represent like a one-way street. Okay, so a lot of times these types of directed graphs can be used to show paths to travel or to show how to optimize a route or a profit of some sort. They could be used to help determine the best route or maybe detours if you're dealing with shipping. Okay, how's this shown in the matrix? So how do we show this in the matrix? Where is it at? Sam, you got to take that out when I'm talking, dude. Gabby?
There's a 1 on C41.
There's a 1 on C41. Now, if I could actually find my mouse here. Okay. Anyone see that? Oh, there it is. All right. C41. So right there. Oh, no, right there. All right. How about right here? What would that be? Go ahead, Nick.
Like what would the number be?
Yeah, what does that mean? Right, it's C34, but what's the 1 represent on that?
Oh, there's a direct path between the apartments and
The apartments in the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I was dealing with the hospital to the apartments, where would I find that one? Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, C43. That would be right here. And notice we can't go from the hospital directly to the apartments, right? Okay. Now that's a lot of scribbling up there. In example 2, what does the value of C13 represent? Good, Cody?
A path from the fire station to the apartments.
Good, a path from the fire station to our apartments. Okay, and how is that shown in our directed graph? Nick?
There's an arrow between the F and the A.
Okay, good. Go ahead and tell your neighbors right now what you've learned so far.
That the little ones mean that there's like a path.
What?
That's what it's told. All right, number 7. Write a matrix for the directed graph at the right. I want you guys to write that matrix, please. Hey, you guys, I wanna point out a few things on here. First, I thought Nick did pretty well. He's done. I think it's been the best that I've seen so far because it's better than what I've done. Well done, Nick. And not to put a slide on Jordan. Jordan, I thought you did well.
Oh, it's okay. Nick did better than me.
Okay. I can't see that highlighter color. So if you guys don't know, I'm colorblind, so the colors don't mean anything other than if I can't actually see the color, that's not helpful to me. All right, so I can kind of see that cursor. Hey, first, Gabby's question said, how do you know if you're going from P to Q or if you're going from Q to P? So you're reading by row. So your row, so this says I'm going from P, and that's to Q. Gabby, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Do you know, like, how do you put them in order? Like,
Okay, that's the other thing I'll get to here. So let me answer this one first. So just make sure that we're clear. So from P to P, there's nothing. Okay, so if I look up here, I've got nothing in this area right here. Okay, nothing going to itself. But I do have P to Q. I have a direct path because I have an arrow going down to Q. But I don't have an arrow coming back from Q up to P. And therefore I have right here, from Q to P, I don't have a 1. Now Gabby's saying, I'm assuming you're saying what order, how do you know what order you put these letters in? It usually will go alphabetical, just, there's not a specific order you have to go, but we'll go alphabetical for our sake, just so that when we're correcting, it's easier for you to score. Okay, so if you put them in a different order, but everything else matches up, the row for that letter matches up, based upon your columns, then you'd be okay. So from P to P, you should have a 0. P to Q should be a 1. P to S is a 0. And P to T is a 0. Is that right?
No.
No? What are we messed up on there?
P to T.
Emily? What do you got? P to T is a 1? Okay, so this right here should be a 1. Alright, let's see if I can make that a big, thick 1. No, it doesn't. Yeah, let's try to erase here. There we go. Yeah, you can erase. There. All right. How are we now?
Good.
Everything else matches? No?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Any questions?
No. Q goes to S. No, yeah,
Q goes to S?
Yeah. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Q goes to S and S goes to Q.
Oh. All right, so we need to erase one other thing.
Two other things.
And we also do
So that one's wrong, and
and S to Q and T to P and everything else is good.
sheesh. All right. Hey, that's all right, man. So Q goes to S. Let's double check. So Q goes to S, S goes to Q. Okay, so we should have a 1. And is this a 0 still?
Yes.
T does not go to Q, however, Q goes to T, and T goes to
S.
T does go to S. Okay.
And he has it written down underneath it.
Yeah, he does. I'm gonna erase those though. Why? Because I can. I need to figure out if there's an undo button on here. All right. Good?
Very sassy.
Gotta make it a lot easier.
Yeah, it would.
Last one. Number 8 and 9. Give it a go.
Wait. Hold up.
The foundation.
All
All right. Hey, Jaden's went through and labeled letter A for us. So let me get a highlighter here again. Okay, so she's got A goes to A, so that's what the 1 represents right here. Whoops, don't know why I did that. Okay, A goes to itself. Okay, so I think on this we should have arrows though.
Yeah.
So if you add arrows on your, there you go, I did a highlighter arrow. Okay, A doesn't go to anything else, so it only has an arrow going to itself. B, we look at B. B only goes to letter C, so from B to C. Good, we've got that one right. And then C goes to everything. So C, we should have we still want to put arrows, even though it's kind of obvious what's happening there. C goes to itself, and then C goes to B, and C goes to A. Okay, very good job. Jaden, well done, everyone. Give Jaden a hand. Did we give Nick a hand? Give Nick a hand. All right. Number 9. Answer's B on number 9. Okay? Good. How do you know?
Oh, I was thinking.
Sammy?
Because in the B matrix, it shows that L doesn't go to M and it doesn't.
Okay. L doesn't go to M. Here it says it doesn't, so if we look at L, it shouldn't go to M. However, on this one right here, it shows that L does go down, which is incorrect. So the answer would have to be letter B. Hey, look at the star. Okay, and anyone want to do B while we're getting other things ready? Oh, that's what you're saying. You know, I'm going to have Gabby do B because I borrowed her paper today. So, Gabby, you're going to do B. While Gabby's doing B, we're going to take out yesterday's assignment.
I wasn't the yesterday.
Or Thursdays, 3-4.
Oh.
Okay?
I still have that. I still have that.
Back in my memory.
Do your best, Gabby.
Hey, no way, I still have that.
You're right here. That's okay, you can do it down there. Yes, it's 3-4.
You still have the other one?
Yeah, but it's like back this one.
Somewhere.
It wasn't that good. I mean, I wouldn't tell her it, but it wasn't just better.
Oh, well, thank you.
I like yours. It's like that smile. Can't beat that smile, to be honest here. I mean, people can try.
Just click on the screen.
It was bald for like several weeks because I was just too scared of doing the hair.
You did get it, Jordan, don't worry.
Shiny hair is difficult to draw.
You captured your beauty first. Where are you gonna get to me?
You put it in my backpack like a while ago.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. I thought that was yours. I was like, why are you giving yours to me? Again, it's eyes too. You do a really good job on these.
Oh, thank you. I have like a lot of eyes on my wall.
But you did good. You did a good job, Jordan.
There's over 100 eyeballs on my wall, Lucas. I counted them.
That's a little scary.
All right, should be talking to your neighbors about those you struggled with.
It's green.
Get about a minute at a time here.
Which one's this?
I don't actually recall doing it, so I don't remember which ones I struggled with. Probably all of them, though.
I did a bunch on the paper. That's why it says on paper.
On
in case
paper.
you're wondering. Because they give you no space on these worksheets.
That's why you draw pretty arrows and label them.
That's why you use paper.
Yeah, I use paper. That's why you use paper, Jordan.
No, but that's like not making use of the space provided.
No, but then that's making it messy, because then you have a bunch of arrows all over it.
Is it messy?
Yes, it is.
Does it appear to be messy?
Right here it does. Oh, but that's your labeling. Why don't you just put that at the top?
Because the system.
Do you need me to staple yours?
Think you got it, Gabby?
Yeah, go staple mine. Make it staple.
I got this.
Please don't staple it to yours.
Actually, just staple it when we turn it.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
I'll get
Yeah?
stared at.
All right. Hey, let's check this last one that Gabby's done. She did pretty well too.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I've been staring at that.
We have some of you that are the clapping club. Yep, we got the single clap. I gotta be the last clap. Gotta be the last clap. Okay. The last clap, people. We called that clapping club when I was in high school. Probably saw them on Napoleon Dynamite. Okay. Letter P. P goes to P. Well done. P goes to Q. Good. And P goes to R. We got our arrow here. And P goes to S. Good job. Q goes to only R. Good. R goes to P. Oops, right here. Okay, R goes to Q and to S. R to Q and R to S. And then S goes to everything except for P. Okay, so is that the one you're talking about? Okay. Very good. All right. To clean it up just a bit, I am going to erase a few things. We'll erase. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to erase all that. All right, help me out here. What line did I need there? Yes? Okay, what line? P goes to?
P goes to R. P goes to R.
P goes to R. Does R go to P?
Yes.
All right.
You knew my last
All right.
name.
Very good. Any questions?
Now everybody on YouTube. Thank you, Toby.
Whoever keeps saying yes, the answer is no. Okay, so once again, we're doing the example side all. When you look at, say, problem number 5, this problem right here, or actually let's do 8, it's a better picture. There's a path from F to H. However, this does not show a path from F to J. Does that make sense? Since there's a vertex in between or a node in between, it goes from F to H, but it doesn't go from F to J. Okay? There's no direct path. So that would be from F to J, you should have a 0. Even though if you continued on that straight line, you would get there eventually. But. Make sense? All right.